The girl had been stranded on the deserted island for 10 days. That day, she finally managed to find a shell. She eagerly smashed it open with a rock and stuffed it into her mouth. But the pungent, fishy smell quickly made her vomit. The girl turned her head and looked enviously at the boy beside her. In front of the boy was a plate of raw fish sashimi. Before eating, he dipped it in his specially made sauce. This didn't seem like being stranded on a deserted island at all. The girl was so hungry that she decided to sell herself to get something to eat. She swayed her curvaceous body as she casually walked past the boy. Sure enough, before she had taken 2 steps, the boy called out to her and invited her to enjoy the delicious food with him. The girl, who had been hungry for days, no longer cared about her dignity and kept stuffing fish meat into her mouth. After eating her fill, she also drank some fresh coconut juice. After eating and drinking her fill, the girl gave the boy a kiss. With the boy by her side, the girl no longer had to worry about going hungry. From then on, the boy used his diving mask and superior survival skills to catch fish and shrimp every day. The girl wasn't idle either. With their joint efforts, a thatched hut was quickly built. The boy's actions gradually won the girl's heart. She would bring him water while he worked. When sleeping, they would unconsciously snuggle up together. Both harbored feelings for each other, and love blossomed. But unexpectedly, an accident occurred. One day, while fishing at sea, the boy discovered a man near the reef. When he brought the man back, Anna rushed over excitedly and embraced the man. It turned out that the man was Anna's wealthy boyfriend, who had been separated from her at sea not long ago. Seeing the two of them so close, David felt uneasy. The wealthy man, who had survived, also felt uneasy. After all, they had been on the island for so long, and no one knew what might have happened between them. So, to impress his girlfriend, the wealthy man secretly used a lighter to start a fire. When Anna returned and saw it, she was overjoyed because it meant they no longer had to eat raw food. The smug wealthy man took this opportunity to belittle and mock David. Thus, a conflict arose between the two. But it didn't end there. The next day, the wealthy man secretly divided the house into 2 rooms. David's room was small and dilapidated, completely uninhabitable. David couldn't take it anymore and had a heated argument with the wealthy man. He even threatened that he would no longer find food for the two of them. Anna saw this and quickly urged the wealthy man to apologize to David. Without David providing food, they simply couldn't survive. However, the wealthy man didn't think much of it, believing that even without David's help, he could still find food. But reality soon harshly reminded him that fishing wasn't an easy task. Without diving goggles, he couldn't dive into the deep sea to fish. Every day, he could only catch some small fish and shrimp on the beach. Meanwhile, David always returned with a bountiful catch. Sometimes, worried that Anna might be hungry, he would secretly share some fish with her. In return, Anna lent the wealthy man's lighter to David. But when the wealthy man discovered David using the lighter, he mistakenly thought David had stolen it. Without a word, the two began fighting. Anna rushed over to stop them, but the two didn't stop. It wasn't until David angrily grabbed a harpoon that the wealthy man finally stopped. Then, unwilling to give up, he took one of David's fish as compensation. However, he didn't intend to stop there. The next day, he set his sights on David's diving mask, so he secretly took it while David was sleeping. Then he dived